Hello and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Tuesday, 24 February. I'm your host Daniel, and today we're going to talk about the UK ex-ambassador to the United States, Mandelson, has been released on bail in an Epstein probe. The US has struck a suspected drug boat in the Caribbean, killing 3 people, and China has targeted Japanese companies over remilitarization. So firstly, British police on Monday have arrested the former UK ambassador to the United States, Peter Mandelson, in a misconduct probe related to his ties to the late financier and convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. London's Met Police have said that they arrested the 72-year-old man on suspicion of misconduct in public office. He was taken to the London police station for questioning and then later released. The 72-year-old man is a suspicion of misconduct in public office, released on bail pending further investigation, they said in a statement. Police did not name the former ambassador in the statement, but the suspect had been previously identified as Mandelson, who was filmed being led by police officers from his London home to an unmarked car. Mandelson is accused of passing sensitive information to Jeffrey Epstein while serving as the business secretary, a position he held from 2008 to 2010 under former Labour Prime Minister Gordon Brown. So what? Just firstly, it's good to see that the UK is actually arresting people. They've arrested Prince Andrew, or whatever his new name is, and now Mandelson. These are the two most key figures in the UK linked to Epstein. So it's good to see that they are facing investigation, even if it isn't for the worst things. So it's not for any sex crimes. It's not for anything to do with, Epstein's sexual issues, crimes. But it is to do with, corruption within public office, which, is not as bad, but it's good to see them actually being investigated for something that they can probably be proved that they did. And it's also possible that this could become an international talking point. Probably not under Keir Starmer, who appointed Mandelson, but under the next UK Prime Minister, whoever that may be. If they get into an argument with Trump, they may bring this up as the way I'm kind of thinking about it is if the US continues to bring up that the UK is cracking down on free speech, etc., they might turn around and point out that the US hasn't done fucking anything about anything to do with Epstein. So, maybe stay in your own box. But also I do wonder if the US is going to follow suit anytime soon and arrest anybody relating to the 3 million documents. But it doesn't seem so at the moment. And next, the US military on Monday said it carried out another strike on an alleged drug trafficking boat in the Caribbean, killing 3 narco-terrorists. The US Southern Command said on its X channel, how is that the main way we're delivering this news? They struck a vessel operated by a designated terrorist organization along a known narco-trafficking route. The military did not specify which group it was referring to, and no US servicemen were harmed in the process. So what? This is just my sarcastic comment. I guess the Venezuelans weren't the only people smuggling drugs into the United States, as Trump kind of made it out to be before he took away old mate. But it is possible that they'll start to look to blame another country, possibly to apply pressure to them, but also just to try and shift the blame here. Or they'll start blaming the new Venezuelan government and possibly a build up to removing them from the chessboard. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the strikes are highly unlikely to stop the drug trade. As long as there's money, the drugs will continue to flow. This is just a pretty known thing at this stage, But hey, what are we going to do? And lastly, China has taken action against 40 Japanese companies and entities on Tuesday, accusing them of helping Japan to helping it to enhance Japan's military capabilities. Beijing's move marks the latest escalation in a months-long row triggered in November when the Japanese Prime Minister said that Tokyo could use its military to defend an attack on Taiwan, while Taiwan is a self-ruled island. Yeah, whatever. So what? I mean, this is just likely, almost certainly, a geopolitical move to try and push these Japanese companies away from supporting any military kind of industry that could then further support Taiwan. And also to just remove them, try and push them away from supporting the Japanese military from rearming and enhancing themselves, as the article said. While it's likely to hurt the company's bottom line, as in they won't be able to sell stuff to China, so they probably won't make as much money, it's unlikely to stop them, mostly due to like nationalism within Japan and the way Japanese companies see this sort of stuff. And yeah, these tensions are likely to continue as Japan becomes more nationalistic, and also like they're facing other issues, so they're using nationalism to try and sort those out. So I can't see this stopping anytime soon, and Japan is not going to back down anytime soon. This is thousands of years of issues that are not going to be solved anytime soon. So yeah, we move. Anyway, that's been your Intel Brief. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See you.